S block elements, the new chapter, next chapter. See, the S block elements in the periodic tables are those which last electrons enter the outermost S orbital. See, the S orbital can accommodate 2 electrons. That is the maximum electron is possibility. Then the two groups contains S block elements. That is group 1 and group 2. So these two groups are called S block elements. See, the first we will discuss the group 1 element. The group 1 elements contains lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. See, these are called group 1 elements and also called they are alkali metals. See, here the alkali metals having only one valence electron, that is the electronic configuration is valence electronic configuration. They have end with ns1. This valence electron is ns1, end with ns1. That side, that outside the noble gas core. So they loosely held s electron, the outermost valences of these elements, make them the most electropositive metals. They are readily lose electron to give monovalent metal plus ion, that is Na plus, K plus, Li plus, like this. Okay. So hence they are not found in the free state in nature. Okay. Then the general electronic configuration is for this is 1s2. For lithium, atomic number is, I'll write some element, atomic number is 3, so that 1s2, 2s1. Sodium 11, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Potassium 19, so 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, then 3p6, 4s1. See, look at here, all these are end with one. That's mean the valence electron having only one electron in the s orbital. That is why they are more electropositive in nature. They are also called alkali metals. The next is the atomic and ionic radii. Atomic and ionic radii means what? Atomic and ionic radii. Here the alkali metal atoms have the largest size in the particular period of the periodic table. So with increase the atomic number, the atom becomes larger. So the monovalent ions are smaller than the parent atom. The atomic and ionic radii of alkali metals increases on moving down the group. Increases on moving down the group. Okay. So from that means lithium to francium. Lithium to francium. This is the group increases the atomic radii. Atomic and ionic radii are increases. Then ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy. Simply IE. The ionization enthalpy of alkali metals are considerably low and decrease down the group from lithium to cesium. Lithium to cesium decreases down the group because of increasing size outweigh the increasing nuclear charge, and the outermost electron is very well screened from the nuclear charge. That is why there is decrease down the group from lithium to cesium. Then next is the hydration enthalpy. The hydration enthalpy is alkali metals decrease with increase in ionic size. For example, lithium plus is greater than sodium plus Na plus is greater than K plus potassium, then rubidium plus and cesium plus. So the lithium has the maximum degree of hydration for the hydration, and for this reason lithium salts are mostly hydrated. That is why example is lithium chloride dihydride. Okay. Then next is a physical property. Here the all alkali metals are silvery white in nature, and also soft and light metal. Because they have a large size, these elements have their low density, which increase down the group from lithium to cesium. Okay. The potassium is a lighter than sodium. The melting and boiling points are alkali metals are low, indicating weak metallic bonding due to the presence of only a single valence electron in them. That is why they behave like this. Then the alkali metals are and their salts are impart characteristic color to an oxidizing flame. So this is due to the heat from the flame excites the outermost orbital electron to the higher energy level. When the excited electrons come back to the ground state, there is emission of radiation in the visible region. So usually lithium is crimson red, sodium yellow, potassium violet, rubidium red violet, cesium blue in color. Okay. The francium is the radioactive element. Next is the chemical properties. The chemical properties, first reactivity towards air. Reactivity towards air. The alkali metal tarnish and dry air due to the formation of their oxide, which in turn react with the moisture to form hydroxide. So they burn vigorously in oxygen forming oxides. Then the lithium forms the monoxide, sodium forms peroxide, and other metals usually forms the superoxide. The superoxide is O2 minus. The O2 minus ion is stable only the presence of the large cation like potassium, rubidium, cesium. For example, that is lithium, 4 moles of lithium react with that is oxygen to form oxide, lithium oxide, Li2O. Then sodium react with that sodium to form sodium oxide, that is sodium peroxide, Na2O2. This is oxide, this is peroxide, and metal generally potassium, rubidium or cesium react with, for example, I'll write the example, potassium react with air to form KO2. This is superoxide. This is oxide, this is peroxide, this is superoxide. So in all these oxides, the oxidation state of the alkali metal is +1 only. Here the lithium having +1, sodium having +1, and the potassium also having the +1. Here the lithium shows the exceptional behavior in reacting directly with the nitrogen of air to form the nitride, like lithium nitride, Li3N. So lithium nitride as well. So the due to the high reactivity towards the air and water, the alkali metals are normally kept in the kerosene oil. Already you were known that. Okay. Then reactivity towards water. So reactivity towards water means the alkali metals react with water to form hydroxide and dihydrogen. Simply, for example, metal 2 moles of metal, any alkali metal. That M indicates any alkali metal, you can use it. React with water to form hydroxides, and that another possibility is hydrogen gases evolved. For example, sodium react with water to form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gases evolved. Okay. Then the reactivity towards dihydrogen, the dihydrogen. The alkali metals react with the dihydrogen at about 673 Kelvin to form hydrates. So all the alkali metals hydrates are ionic solid with high melting point. For example, uh, an alkali metal react with a hydrogen gas. So form metal hydrides. Okay. Then the reactivity towards halogens. Halogens is the alkali metals readily react vigorously with halogens to form the ionic halides. That is NaCl, KCl, like this. Na plus and Cl minus, or generally we can write it Mx, M plus and X minus. So here the lithium halides are somewhat covalent because of the high polarization capability of the lithium ion. Okay, the lithium ion is very small in size and high tendency to distort electron cloud around the negative halide ion. So since anion with large size can be easily distorted, among halides, lithium iodide is the most covalent in nature. Here next is the reducing nature. All alkali metals are strong reducing agent. Here that already you know that in that redox reaction we have a standard electrode potential in that table. Just see all the alkali metals having the strongest reducing agent. So then the standard electrode potential, that is the V naught value, which measure the reducing power and represent the overall changes. So here, for example, metal solid gives the metal gas. This is the called sublimation enthalpy. So we can write it sublimation enthalpy. Then metal gas react with, that is metal gas converts to metal ion and electron loss. So here also this is gaseous form. This is called ionization enthalpy. So ionization enthalpy. Next is this metal gas react with water to form, that is metal aqueous. So this is hydration enthalpy. Okay. So this the small size of its ions, the lithium has the highest hydration enthalpy, which accounts for the high negative of the E0 value and the high reducing power. Next is the solutions in liquid ammonia. The solutions in liquid ammonia. So solutions in liquid ammonia means the metals, the alkali metal dissolved in liquid ammonia, giving deep blue solution. Like metal react with any X plus Y ammonia gives a complex, that is a deep blue complex, metal NH3 X times and plus then E NH3 Y times minus. So the blue color of the solution due to the ammoniated electron which absorbs energy in the visible region of light, and thus the impart blue color to the solution. So the solution of the paramagnetic and then standing slowly liberate the hydrogen, resulting the formations of amide. So that reaction is metal this electron, this ammonia liquid give metal amide, that is NH2 amide, and small amount of the hydrogen gases evolved. here this indicates ammonia. Am indicates ammonia. Okay, here also this Am. Okay, then the uses of this metal, lithium metal, used to make useful alloys, and the aluminum used in the aircraft parts, magnesium in armor plates, like this. Many uses are there. Next is the general characteristics of the compounds of the alkali metals. We will see.